So I've just made it back home. It's Sunday, the 11th of February, and this is a video to summarize, my reflection of my 5th week as a sales engineer. I refer to it as solutions engineer because that just speaks to what we do in this role. But essentially, all of these sales new hires with the company were booked flights, and we all met in Sunnyvale, California, at the headquarters office. And we essentially got an orientation, which was, again, introduction to who Juniper is, what the products we support are, an understanding of why we're top notch, And it was very similar to SKO. If you saw the previous video that I posted where I went to Vegas for the sales kickoff for the company, it was a bit similar to that, but on a smaller scale. So instead of 2,000 people that they flew out to Vegas, it was less than 100. I want to say about 64, 63 people, which was nice because, I actually had a chance to try to get to know everybody that was in the room and make an introduction. Whereas it's hard to even figure out where to begin when it comes to seeing 2,000 people, but it was really great because everybody came from different parts of the world. We had some people come from the Netherlands, some people come from, different parts of the US, and very nice folks to meet and learn about their backgrounds. Some of the events that we did during this week were, for instance, Top Golf, which was a networking activity that allowed us to get to know each other once again on a more personal level and hear each other's backgrounds and gather insights, as well as, show off how good or bad you are at Top Golf. I was definitely on the latter side of that spectrum in terms of not being able to hit the ball that far, but that's okay. Second try, it's an upgrade from putt-putt, so a little more swings and I'll be at it. But another thing that we did during the course of the 5 days in Sunnyvale, California, was we did a group presentation, which was some team building exercises that allowed us to figure out how we would articulate and pitch, the products that we support here at Juniper in like a role-playing case scenario. And so we were put head and head against the teams that were, right next to us. And at the end, they chose the top 3 teams. And, out of those 3 teams, somebody got to win a trophy. Unfortunately, my team didn't make it that far up the ladder, but it was definitely helpful to gather insights as to what we would do in preparation for doing our own product demonstration, as well as watching and learning from others and seeing the aspects that they did differently that we could incorporate in our own messaging, which was really nice. Lastly, what I would say what I'm most grateful about this opportunity was it was an opportunity to find mentors. And while we have new hires and some people are actually starting in the sales side for the first time, like me, for instance, I'm coming from a technical support background. I'm able to meet some new hires that have been in the sales industry for 10 plus years. And it was a good opportunity to come across some really great mentors that were able to and willing to provide advice on steps to make life as a sales engineer that much more easier, which were great, pointing out tips and things that I could do to be better organized, or tips on their own sales methodology that they've crafted from over the years, things to look forward to when you're going into a conversation with a prospect, to give you a clear understanding of what your objective or goal is from that conversation. But yeah, overall, I'd have to say just really amazing insights. Don't want to make this video crazy long, but yeah, I'll be actually going on PTO next week, so I'll update you when I get back and resume my 6th week as a sales engineer. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. As always, thanks for viewing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.